Well, it's a different microphone today. Hopefully it isn't bad. As yes, roll the intro. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode number 2 of season 7 of the Grimsby Town FIFA 21 Grimsby to Glory career mode. And as you can see right on screen, and if you haven't seen the last one, you have to watch it because I've just spoiled 2 things by skipping right there. 3, if you count the Alvarado transfer loan out to Torino. As yes, 6th place we are in. We got a win in the league in the first episode, a great one there, as we've got De Silva on the top scoring sheet. But the biggest thing was the sale of Ivan Conde Al Salado, 100 mil to Bayern Munich. Can you believe that? As we have hopefully 3 games today. I'll try and play all of them, but it depends on signings. I don't really want to rush signings, but I feel like we've got a lot of time, or actually decreasing amount of time to get them done. And I feel like there's places in the team that I can still strengthen. No true first team slot that I need to replace, as the first game is at home at Blundell Park against Leicester, first home game of the season, with Villa Park, the next one after that, played really well last season there, with the next one being Fulham, and a trip to Josh Martin. If he is still there, of course. The first question today, Charlotte Robertson says, for season 7, because you have a season experience in the Premier League, you can push the midfield and go to a 3-back with 3-4-2-1, or 2 midfielders being wing-backs. I think that is a great suggestion. I feel like it's not going to be my main tactic, but maybe a custom tactic. Probably, maybe defensively or attacking, because 3 at the back, you can get wing-backs. And then when you're going forward, you can get 3 at the back and turn them wing-backs into like left and right midfielders, or even wingers if I push them all the way up. So I think that's great suggestions for an alternative route. Caleb also says something about Google Docs. Send the link for like votes and everything I do. If I'm going to do a vote, I'd probably do it in the channel, Caleb, just to let you know, in the community tab that is now available on the channel. But for something else that you recommend, like challenges and all that, I would be completely open to them. If you guys wanted to submit challenges for me to complete, I'd try and get an edit done and show them on screen, maybe at the start of every episode. As the last question, Frank David Muchuba saying, sign Josh Martin since Fulham ended below you and could be a good starter. That's why I mentioned his name, because this comment was fresh in my mind. I think that is a really good suggestion. Of course, money may have to change hands significantly. Now, I know he's over 80 rated, because he was, I think, just 80 rated when he signed for us. So it'll be a hard bargain. We play them today, but you never know. So before we get into this first game, make sure you've smashed like and commented how the mic is. And of course, more signings for next episode. I am going to leave maybe half or the full deadline day for tomorrow, like I usually try to. As Leicester City up first, we got 2 draws with them last year. I feel like this could be a good game. As you can see right here, we've got a transfer offer in for Matty Pollock. 4.3 from Benfica. I just don't see that as real. Atalanta wasn't really realistic for him. I don't think he got played out on loan, so I am going to keep him here. I need to keep one Grimsby player here from the start. Has any more other transfers come through before we go into this game? Yes! One has beaten Ivans. It's Donny Mallon going to Barcelona. He was top scorer last year, and without shadow of a doubt, he was great when he played us for Manchester City. As I think I'm going to make changes for the next game as well, as I think we should have Popey back. Yep, there he is. Only 5 days out for him. So Doyle comes onto the bench with Chevalier in goal. Stacey Ayer Rodon, who had a perfect debut, and Kelly the same in the defence with Todd Cantwell. De Silva, man of the match in the first game. Pope and Brooks in the midfield with the Dowell, of course, in Cam, supporting Semenyo, now 81 rated after his winner. And let's have a look at this Foxes lineup. Have they changed? Musso in goal, don't think he was in the net. Baku, De Vrij, Tamori, Kumbulu and Lewis. Tamori, a big addition. And Didi's back in the midfield with Scott McTominay, and Marcus Edwards, El Nyasiri and Shirky still there. As my phone goes off in the background. Really need to turn that off, but hopefully turn it on here at Blundell Park. First 3 points of the season at home, please. As it's Stacey straight away on the ball. He goes around the corner to Brandon Pope. Can Brandon Pope just keep running? Just keep running. He's back in the team, of course, after a little injury and a little tackle there. And Younes El Nyasiri. Oh, that's a great turn from the number 10 of Leicester into Scott McTominay, but a tackle there. Leicester starting quite strong here. So there's another man down. A lot of injuries in the first couple of games here, as Ayer does get another tackle in, though, and gives it on to Kieran Dowell. Right, Semenyo, please make a move up front. We're going to have to go the long way with Kieran Dowell, though. Gives it out to Brooks. What can Brooks try and conjure up himself here? He's going to go down this line. David Brooks cuts inside, goes for a finesse. Surely handball. But it's hit the body of the defender. So nothing actually coming of that little move as El Nusiri. Oh, he's moved inside of Aya. Aya almost took him out as it's back into Nusiri. And it's a struggle here against Leicester, I'll tell you that. Defending, we've got to be on top. They're doing really well as Dal made a good dart forward, but I've opted for Brooks. It's counter-attacking, in fact. Not just them on top, but we haven't got a good ball into the box as of late as... Oh! Semenya was just arriving, but a good header away. And Yaseri with the ball right here. He's going backwards, though. Gives it into Scotty McSauce as it's on to Wilfred Ndidi now as well. Half an hour in, nothing really to shout home around. About 5 million injuries and a couple of teething attacks from Leicester, but nothing to break either side down. Hopefully we can do something here, though. Semenyo, good touch, but Fikayo Tomori's improved Leicester's defence. God, what a terrible half of football. I even won't get paid to watch this. Never mind paid to actually go into it. As good tackle, De Silva. Good interception as well. First involvement of the game for him. And hopefully he can make it a magical one, getting us on this move away. Semenyo looks for Todd Cantwell, but that's it. That's the story of the first half. As there we go, it's over. And guess what? There was a fresh injury in that half. Shirky up front for Leicester, also going down. As at half-time you can see 0 shots. It's absolutely woeful. I mean, I don't think I'm going to make any team changes. I'll go into the second game as it is, but something needs to change. I mean, a point isn't the worst like last season, but still, these are here for the taking. Aging defence as well with Stefan de Vrij. Tomori's really done decent in the middle, as I'm going to repeat saying that. De Silva, though, with the ball straight over the top into Semenyo. Can we take a lead straight away in the second half? We do! It's a great volley from Antonio Semenyo, just literally at the start of the half. We have a lifeline. Great little ball from, again, Josh De Silva. That's 2 games out of 2 where he's got goal contributions and a great finish. Great left peg on the half volley to put it past Musso in the goal to the side netting. It's beautiful stuff. Hopefully that's going to show what the second half of football is going to be like, although we don't want to concede ourselves. I just want more entertaining football from us, not them. They can be as boring as they want to be, as Wilfred Ndidi is standing over a free kick as well. Whipping it over. Header from El Nusiri straight to Chevalier. Oh no, and of course when I'm praising the guy, he goes down injured as well. You just can't get a game without an injury. It's just been riddled with him as El Nusiri's got to run through the middle there and no one's putting the pressure on him. We have a man down. When they had a man down, we didn't do anything with it, and they have capitalised. 1-1 again. El Nusiri, at least the second half's coming to light, but still, we don't like that. It's straight through the middle. Aya dives in, and it's in the bottom corner. Chevalier with no chance to save that one. Absolutely no chance. No blame on him, just blame on the team. And even straight after, Tommy Doyle's been quick subbed on. Literally, it took me into the main menu. So De Silva's tackle is actually stretcher worthy, so it's a bad challenge on him, and Leicester went and scored from it. I think if the fans, well, of course the fans are here, not in real life, and of course this isn't real life, but I think the fans will go mental if the opponent scored whilst the player was down injured with a really severe one, so I think this is going to spark the game up. Hopefully I'm right, as it's El Nusiri looking for a ball forward there through the gap. He's kept it in. Edwards really well to keep it in. He's from Burnley, that guy. It's in the middle, and Paulinho squeezed it in at the near post. Leicester have turned it round in the second half after our really lead in the second half. And it's just gone wrong. It's just a little squeeze in. How did he keep that ball in? Edwards with sublime skill. Dived in there a little bit as well. I think it was Dowell back defending. And it's just squeezed in at the near post. That one you can blame Chevalier a little bit more for. But still, we should be there with the defenders, as we've got only a couple of minutes to get a draw again. It's just... I hate playing for draws, especially against Leicester all the time, as Pope gives it into Dowell. Got a run on there from Tommy Doyle. Still can't get the option, though. Still can't get the option. It's Balogun off the bench. He likes to score a late little goal, but still can't find a little angle there. As he gives it back to Tommy Doyle, into Dowell. It's the last couple of minutes. Something has to happen here if it's going to, as Balogun tries to go around the side. It's still in the danger area. Doyle loses it. And I don't think Leicester deserve to win this game at all, but... it looks like they have done now. It's even a counter-attack. It's Oliveira. Aya with a great challenge, but it's not going to be enough for a counter-attack. It ends 2-1 to Leicester, our first of it. Of course, at home, never play as well as we do away at home, as there we go. Game over, game done. We've got to brush ourselves off and go again. Josh De Silva's out for 7 months, so that's us searching for another midfielder. Doyle, I'm sorry, mate. I don't really think I trust you the whole season, as we've even got an offer from Roma for him. it's 11 million. It's a good chunk of money for Tommy Doyle, but I am going to reject that. I think he does have potential, but doesn't fit in the team right now. And that loss did take us down to 9th, so still mid-table, still above Liverpool. It's only been 2 games. I mean, a win and a loss is not what I wanted. I thought we definitely deserved a draw right there. As we move on to Villa, who have the same record, 7th in the league, but I think before that, we need to get players in. And I'm looking at this guy even more now. Trevor Chalobah. He's been here before, he's got experience at Chelsea, and he is a free agent. I think, though, if we did sign him, he's 3 years older than Tommy Doyle and the same rating. It's probably going to be a bench appearance, most likely, all the time for him, because he doesn't actually fit in the squad. Tommy Doyle does look better, but I am going to go for him. Of course, I don't want Josh Da Silva to feel like we're going to straight up replace him, because he had a good start in 2 games. Proved he should be in the team long term, but I do need a replacement in, and a rotational role is perfect. Tommy Doyle can start, he can go onto the bench for the first 7 months of this injury. 3 years, I will accept a release clause of 17. I'll accept that because, of course, he's only going to be a bench player. He's easily replaceable, and a decent wage, a better wage than before, as he makes his second stop at the Mariners. Trevor Chalobah. You'll love to see it. Quick, in and out, done the negotiations, although there is another midfielder who's still in my brain. One that I have already mentioned in this video, or a comment did. I might have a look at him after this one, because I want to go into Aston Villa first and save Fulham for, you know, the build-up, because the player I'm on about plays for Fulham. In this market, I'm still in for, I think, a striker as well. Florian Balogun and Semenyo. Only scored 1 goal so far, as we get a bid for Balogun, and it's 19 million from AC Milan. I think I could get a bit more for him, and I do want another striker for the bench. I've got the perfect replacement. So Florian Balogun, I might try and sell you. And I think actually they should pay high bucks for him as well, because he is a great player. 27.5. He did score quite a few goals off the bench for us, and literally off the bench. So he didn't really start many games and did really well. So I want to go above 20, definitely. And for a player who isn't a starter, I think just above 20 would be a really good amount of money for him, as we'll offer 21.5. That should be accepted. Are they going to do it? No. AC Milan are going to charge out, and that really does surprise me. I really thought that I wasn't going to be accepted. As Brighton, 16 million for Clinton Mola. I think with Lloyd Kelly. I mean, Lloyd Kelly is older, but we do have Jackson, who is younger than Mola, on the bench with higher potential. I think this is the end of his reign. Brighton are a team which I do not consider direct rivals as well, so hopefully they're not going to be rivals, or we're going to have to scrap with them. As yeah, I'm going to let him go. 16 million into the bank for Clinton. As in fact, we've got a cup game shoved in as well, so Aston Villa, we're going to have to get out of the way. I do want to focus on the league though. I do want to focus on the league. I think Brentford have done really well against us before, so it's going to be a struggle. So maybe I, in fact, play these 2 games and then actually end up simulating Fulham. I think that's the best route, because Fulham aren't that good in this game. Sorry, Fulham fans, but in simulated games at least, I think I've done well against you, as we've got the academy right there. Galloway still coming through the right back, as I want to actually make another signing before Aston Villa. I do want to get another player on the bench, because I want to pin them in as quick as possible. And I always had the idea, now Ricky J. Jones is gone, I can remove him. I wanted a tall striker off the bench, a powerful one to get headers, because we're scoring a lot of headed goals. Semenyo's doing really well to head them in, but then again he's missed quite a few. And corners, we've got a good crosser into the box in David Brooks, and both Todd Cantwell as well. So I do want someone tall. Weghorst's 34, so I think I'm going to go for Sasa Kalajkovic. I'm never going to know that. He's injury prone as well, which isn't good, but he is 6'7". That's taller than you can make your pro on pro clubs. You can only go up to 6'6", I am pretty sure. He's 29, can even play in cam as well, although I don't think I'm going to play him there. And hopefully he can come for cheap. Got to branch out at some point and get this international talent in. So I've gone for quite a few English sense, like Josh Da Silva was even English, coming back from Leganes. I want to go out and get some foreign talent. So 14 million I'm going to offer Stuttgart. He is 29 as well, so I don't think he's got that many years left in him, as it is an easily acceptable one. And I have no idea why they stuck a huge release clause on him at 30 million when they accepted that, as I don't want to give him an important rotation. It's going to try and go for important. I'm hopefully just going to play him off the bench. I know I don't like doing this, and promising players something I'm probably not going to actually give them, but I am going to accept it. Maybe I play him just a lot off the bench in the last couple of minutes, as no release clause at this club. And then wage, we'll go for what we've offered other players, about 34, which I think should be fine. Hopefully it accepts. And he's seen it as an insult. Mate, what do you want? However, I don't think that's a sign I actually want to give up on. I want to try and go back in for him. I'm desperate for a tall talisman striker. I've played a lot with pace this season. It's worked, but I've also missed half of chances without a tall striker aura. So I want to have a mixture of both pace and running through and scoring one-on-ones, and then power from corners and headers. As of course, for now, obviously, we need to go with the first one, the pace, as we've still got him up front. Chevalier in goal, Stacey, Ayer, Rodon and Kelly at the back. Doyle, Pope, Brooks, Dowell and Cantwell, with Semenyo up top, of course. So it's only one change in the team. Doyle getting a start because of an injury to De Silva. So it's a bit of a shame, but still, I've got to trust the players on the field. We've got Chalobah straight onto the bench. As yes, good team last year, Aston Villa. Can we get a result? And Villa, have they actually improved? Because I didn't look at the team right there. It is Dean Henderson in goal, ex-Grimsby man, and Babu, Christiansen, Tanganga and Hanko, while Prowse, Florentino in the midfield, Centurion, Ndombele and Sinistera, with Fabio Silva up front. That's a very good team. He's done a mad one as Fabio Silva as well. Coming from Wolves to Aston Villa. Are you mental? Of course, we all know what problems these caused us last time out. They beat us 3-0 in a simulated game at Villa Park. Oh, no, actually, no, that was at Blundell Park. And when we played them at Villa Park, we drew 2-2. We dominated the game, but Ndombele was different gravy. So hopefully this time we can try and put it in our favour as the ex-West Brom man Kelly puts it in the middle, around the corner now onto Semenyo. Can we actually take an early lead? It's Antonio Semenyo, curves inside, goes for a shot and a good save. Feel like I'm going to hate playing against Dino as well. Being an ex-player, he is going to be an absolute pain to get past. As Todd Cantwell with the ball in the middle there against Semenyo. Good start. 2 fouls there, nothing given. As we've got a ball straight onto Semenyo as well. Spins on it and oh, he's just fluffed it wide. 2 big chances in the early stages and both scuffed by Semenyo. Very youthful team as it's Sinistera through as well. Now we've missed the tackle. Christopher Ayer though with a great big thump on his man as it's going to be a corner for Aston Villa. Can we keep it out? Not that many tall men in the box and Rondon does do the business though. Tanganga again and it's a great save, Chevalier. Aston Villa's chance in this game. Are they going to do it again? I mean, it was a great save from the Frenchman into the box. Rodon deals with it, and this time to Dowell, who needs to try and cut past the defenders. Not really doing it right there, but we can hang it back into Lloyd Kelly. And let's try and get a counter, shall we? Straight away. Stacey down the line to David Brooks. He's got a run on here onto Hanko, but he's going to go inside. He's got Semenyo in front as well. Dowell through this gap. Gives it to Kieran Dowell. On to Todd Cantwell. One more. Cross it now. Handball, surely. And it's been given. Finally, a penalty for ourselves. I mean, I thought we were going to get the ball again and just finesse it. But I'd rather have a penalty than that. And Babu with a handball. I knew it was. Yeah. Oh, that is blatant. I mean, there's a lot of handball mistakes in this game. But that one is as clear as day. Don't even need VAR for that. As Antonio Semenyo missed them earlier chances. But a big chance to score right here. Gonna change it down the middle. And down the middle does solve the riddle. Semenyo makes it 1-0. Semenyo, of course, has been good for us in the recent games. And that is a great start to the game. As Tommy Doyle making a tackle. Get there again. Just doesn't though. And takes his man out, to be fair. It's a good job we've beaten Dean Henderson so far. Because I honestly had no faith in doing so. As Fabio Silva now gives the ball back to Prowse through the middle. Looks like Villa looking for an instant reply. But Ayer has it now out to David Brooks. Can Brooks try and find Dowell on the run? Can we make it 2 in 2 minutes? It's gone over the top to Dowell. A good header past Mbabu, who's really struggling. As it's 2 to the good for the Mariners. It's going very, very smoothly now, and it's Captain Kieran. Just avoid silly mistakes now, and we should have the result. Look at that, heads it in his path. And Babu just all over the shop in the first half of this game. As Dino's been beaten again by Kieran Dowell. I'm absolutely loving it. 2-0 lead at, of course, Villa Park is something that dreams are made of. I know they're not up there in teams, but they were like 7th last year. I think they've got the Europa League this year as well. It's Fabio Silva trying to look to get them back into it before half-time. Hopefully we can stop that from happening. As on Ndombele with the ball through to Fabio, and a great save from Chevalier's legs. Really good. And at half-time, it is 2-0 to the Mariners. Boos all around from Villa Park. I can accept that, but I will absolutely love it myself. No changes to be made. Even though we've lost Josh De Silva, the improvement just shows up. I'm loving it, Tommy Doyle. I'm going to praise him right there, even though he hasn't been the best player in this game by a long shot. Sorry, Tommy, but I've got to say, it's got to be Christopher Ayer. Look at that. getting back and getting the ball again. Just looks reminiscent of Ivan. Now he's comfortable in the team, hopefully. However, they're still getting quite a few chances in this game, as Doyle does make a good interception, though, and gives it on to Todd Cantwell. Can we catch them on a counter? Across to Semenyo. He's got one-on-one here with the keeper and another defender. Semenyo goes to turn out, and that is poor. And Tanguy Ndombele with the ball again. Across to Christopher Raya. Always being robbed this time, but he is going to get the ball back. They're shouting for a penalty, but it's again a superb tackle from the Norwegian, as we're going to try and counter on them again. They are very open at the back going for this win. David Brooks has Semenyo. Player 1-2, please, and he's messed it up again. This is why I wanted another striker. I think if Kalizovic, or however you pronounce his name, was in the club right now, he would be on the field. It looks like they're trying to change striker up to try and get something out of this game. It's Neil Morpay, a very, very dirty striker, as Ndombele makes it 2-1. That's the third goal we've conceded to him ourselves. And Aston Villa with some hope. It has been all Villa in the second half, to be fair. We've had 2 counter-attacking chances, which Semenyo has scuffed both of them. Chevalier is not going to get his clean sheet that in the first half he definitely deserved, as Ndombele pegs us back. It's Sinisterra, though, on the ball coming forward for Villa. They've completely got momentum. 10 minutes, or just over, about 15 to go. As well, Prowse now has the ball in the midfield. That's a great signing into Ndombele, and a tackle there. Now we need to get it away and try and keep it away. Todd Cantwell down the line into Pope, or in the centre, should I say. Semenyo turns out, gives it to Dowell. Can we chip that back over the top? It's going towards him, and Ndombele, not Ndombele, Tanganga, the other Tottenham man, with a block, as it's just wave after wave. And hopefully just one counter-attack could do the job for us. It's Brooks, and he can't cut inside. And Camacho's come on now for Sinisterra for Aston Villa. They're still going to go for it, as we just need to keep the ball, really, don't we? Dowell. Good run there over the top, though, and it's a good chest. He's beating the defender to it again. Kieran Dowell, can he wrap it up? Great save, and oh, just away from Toddy, who I do want to open the account of, so that is quite a shame, I think. I would have loved for him to score and get his confidence up, as we've got 2 minutes. They're counter-attacking. It's Kingsley bloody Coleman, I think, that is off the bench, as Mbabu has it back. We just need to stop them coming forward, and Ndombele goes backwards into Christiansen. Referee, put that whistle to your lips, as he does so. And in the end, it was a very, very, very resilient performance. Aston Villa in the second half just pummeling us, or however you say that word, just coming at us wave after wave after wave, and we have held on for a win away from home. Aston Villa 1, Grimsby Town 2. In the end, I will definitely take 3 points against them, as Brentford, I kind of do want to play these as well, because I know what they did to us last year, knocking us out of the same competition. Actually, though, do I? Because Fulham's a bit of a rivalry. It's hard. Brentford or Fulham? I think I might go Fulham. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Fulham, just because of the rivalry we've created. And of course, this is a chance to just sim a game. Hopefully get another transfer done maybe before Fulham. And of course, play some youth players with Evans in the goal. Frances makes his Grimsby Town debut in the Cup. Ayer, Rodon stay in though, with Jackson at left back. Chalobah and Pope in the midfield, with Leach, Smith supporting Dowell, and Balogun through the middle of the park. So hopefully, I think it's still good enough to beat Brentford. Hopefully it is. It's a shame we don't have Josh Da Silva for the Mind Games as well, being an ex-Bees player himself, as I really do want to go far in a cup competition. We've still got the FA Cup if we lose this, but I don't want to lose this as well. So please, boys, don't let us down. And can we get the win? We do. It's a 2-1 comeback, as Dercy Voglu got the goal for them, but Christopher Ayer and Dan Smith for us. First time in absolutely ages we've got the simulated win against them, as we are 7th in the Premier League. Losing to Leicester doesn't look like a bad thing as well, because they are 4th. And they are flying without a defeat as well. I don't know who's above them. I'm not even going to check, as we're going to take it one step at a time. Fulham up next, which I highly doubt will be above them, but we are going to check before that and check with some signings. As yes, we can go back in for Kalajovic. Usually I just lose it, and I just don't go back to players once I know I haven't signed them in the first place. But I really do want to get this guy in. I've never seen a 6'7" player before. He looks like a decent rating to actually accept being on the bench, even though he does want important. So I would absolutely love to get this guy in. And I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to offer more, even though I know I could get him for 14 the second time around, because hopefully that plays as an incentive to Stuttgart and him to try and sign a contract. It shows the intent we have to get him, as I don't know if he'd actually start against Fulham. Probably not. Probably have to be Semenyo after him scoring in the last league game. But still, I think he can definitely make an impact off the bench. We'll offer him rotational. Nope. Going to ask for important again. Hopefully he comes up with the wage though, as we're going to skip straight past that as well. Try and get him on 3 years. Don't know how long he's got left in the tank, but they'll accept that. Disregard the release clause. And he wants 52. He wants 52. That's actually a lot, you know. I'm going to do what I usually do, which I know a couple of you guys don't like. But I'm going to give him a high bonus and then try and take the wages down. He's a striker after all. He's paid a lot more than usually other players are to try and score goals, as he accepts it. 47 million for the absolute beast of a giant, 6'7", Kalijovic. And again, I could be absolutely butchering that, as this is the team we're going to play against Fulham. They are, in fact, 14th. Oh, with Chevalier in goal, Stacey, Ayer, Rodon and Kelly, Cantwell, Doyle, Pope and Brooks, with Dowell and Semenyo. It's back to full strength. Kalajic straight onto the bench. No other signings as of yet. Let's hopefully can get a win. I think it's at home. Is it? Yes, it is. At Blundell Park. And let's have a look at the Fulham team. Have they got a good one? Umbanahone in goal. I think it was last time. Distiglio, Vegas, Romero and Parao. Looks like they've got a new left back. Reed and Onuma in the midfield. And Bowder, who's Santiago and Puado. With Timothy Weah up front. Is Josh Martin benched? He is, right. He's actually still at Fulham. Maybe we could rescue him and lift him up. But the thing that stands out to me most, as it just showed Pope there, Fulham have come in for that guy, offering less money, and Reed, who had the captain's armband on. This team, this tin pot club, offered their captain and a little bit of money for Brandon Pope. I just would never. Of course, this time it isn't in the cup though, as Christopher Ayer tackled there. Kelly with quite a poor clearance, so I expect better from you. His passing's off, but his defending's good, as it's a good ball in, and Stacey with a brilliant recovery tackle right there, as it's a good ball that time from Kelly down the line as well to Todd Cantwell. Beautiful running as well. Beautiful ball from the left back. Todd Cantwell, keep on going, and shoot across net as it's saved. Probably the angle was too short. Yeah, on second glances, I probably should have passed it, but we're still going to carry on from the throw-in. Tommy Doyle in the middle now to Brandon Pope. Can he score against the club that really wanted him? Gotta be handball! That is absolutely shocking from Vegas, and it's another early penalty for the Mariners. I mean, there's no arguing. There's no arguing. It's two blatant ones. I mean, literally 2 games in a row, blatant handballs, and a blatant handball there, which bounced off 2 arms. Dowell to take this one, though. And Dowell's missed it. I mean, I didn't put it wide, but it's still gone wide, the ball. And, yeah, we aren't going to be in front. I don't have a clue why it didn't put Semenyo on it as well. I don't like to change takers, though, so it's a really confusing one, that. They've got a player down in Timothy Weah as well in the middle. So many injuries this year, but he is getting back onto his feet as Londe Santiago. Good spins in the middle. He's a skillful one. Got to watch out for him. Josh Onuma as well. Into the middle. Santiago around us. Ayer, though. Big recovery. However, a free kick's being given for something. I keep watching replays as well at the side of me now, if you see me looking over there, as Parao goes to put it over the wall. And Chevalier! Did you just do that? I would actually go as far as saying that is the best save I've ever seen on a FIFA game. Not even career mode. No cap included, as Timothy Weah is going to try and get them forward as well. Onuma tries to take another good touch around him, but that was poor. Christopher Ayer to give it as well to the side of him. Doyle to give it across to Brandon Pope as well. Semenyo, turn, make that run through the middle. We're just going to play it into you. Now backheel it as well to Brandon Pope on a finesse. Oh, and it's off the crossbar. 2 glorious chances there as Timothy Weah as well for on goal. Great tackle as Stacey has to hook it away as well just before half-time. Let's try and not spill it up, boys. We still need to keep on going, as now Dowell has a run on there of Semenyo, who's round the back. Semenyo first time, and it's saved. I probably shouldn't have gone first time as well, as Todd Cantwell whips it in. This is when we need the tall striker, but of course haven't subbed him on in the first half. Going to just have to cross it in again. Todd Cantwell, front post. No, it's gone wide. Buado. Oh, with a great ball through to Buado. Can we get a tackle in there? Oh, Christopher Ayer. That's it. That's the tweet. Christopher Ayer and Lucas Chevalier this episode. Yes, we've lost a game and we've won by 1 goal, but they've both been so good. For if they keep it up this season without injuries or anything or suspensions, I think we will definitely be in for a top half finish. It's been really good work. It's still 0-0. Both hit the post, we missed a penalty and hit the crossbar, so I feel like we've got this one in the bag if we just score a blooming goal. You know what happened against Leicester, don't you? It took us till the second half to open it up. Yes, we lost, but we did score in the second half ourselves, and I don't feel like these are a scratch on Leicester, really. Just need to try and get the early goal as Tommy Doyle steps across right there as well. Pass it into Kelly. Now down the line to Todd Cantwell. That's a poor one, though. Not an early goal like last time. Tommy Doyle here on the ball. Gives it back into Joe Rodon. Oh, that's a shocker. Straight to Josh Onomer. I mean, we've got to try and tackle them now. Don't let them score. Fulham coming down the line into Puado. Puado cuts inside now to Timothy Weah. Good turn away. I think Semenyo would have scored from that angle with a finesse, but he does not take a shot. And we've just got, I think, under an hour to try and score. I think we should kind of be fine, but still got to try and push on us. Todd Cantwell now, down the line, cuts inside, gives it to Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle's going to go right as well, onto Brooks, around the corner to Stacey, and oh, what a poor ball. And I did not expect that to happen. Christopher Raya almost with a shock on goal. I mean, Chevalier, I mean, it was fizzed in, but he should have still, like, tried to clear it as the corner leads to nothing as well. The big man is on the field as well. This is him on the ball. Look at the frame on Kaladadic. I just need him up front, not in cam. An absolute unit of a player. However, Fulham on a bit of an attack here. Timothy Weah steps as man, and oh, Fulham have took a lead. Do they deserve it? Not at all. Fulham have been crap this game, and I knew they'd steal it. Timothy Weah with a goal, but they have just not been in it. And it's a goal at the near post. Lucas Chevalier, hold your head down. In absolute shame and disgust. It's not good enough. Now we've got to try and come back against the Cottagers at home, which I hate to do. I'm going to go ultra attacking, but that's a good ball to Weah again, who touches it in. He's still not going to get the shot off. Brooks tries to get tackled there, and eventually we do get the ball. Come on, just flood forward now, boys. Flood forward. Where's the big man even? Where is the big man? He ain't on the field. That's going to be it, isn't it, as well? Yep, they're coming forward. Christopher Raya, though, with a good tackle. Onto him straight away. Kalinski, make that run around. Referee! Referee! You're not going to give anything. I thought the whistle was just going to be delayed. How was he not given anything for that? The big man was just tricked on the edge of the box in the 92nd minute. Last man, it should be a red card. But no, Fulham have beaten us at Blundell Park. And I can't believe that's just happened. That's just... I don't know what to say. We're down to 11th. Fulham have even jumped ahead of us now. As... I praise the defence. I actually praise them. That second half of football was as boring as the Leicester first half. But then again, we conceded to lose. So it's the worst half of football we've had since being in the Premier League. As we keep getting scout reports back in as well. I don't know if we're going to make another signing today. But we are on to deadline day. So definitely... we'll be making some in the next episode. Have we spent a lot? Yeah, we have, but we've also made a lot, and other teams haven't actually spent, or should I say, have spent as much as us. Look at that. 119 from Leicester, 93 from Liverpool, 194, well, City. Man United not spending as much. Newcastle spending a lot, they usually don't. Tottenham spending 200. Even West Ham spending a lot, and Wolves. I'm going to actually be cheeky. I'm going to skip an hour just because I am looking to see what happens, and then I'm going to end the episode out because I just want to see if anything comes in, as we do get an offer in for Barry Leach from Sporting, which I am going to reject. I want to get more out of him this year. And if you look at his wage as well, 450 quid. 450 quid. I think that's poor from me. Probably need to give him a raise, as we're not going to do that right today because this is the end of this episode. Hopefully this microphone has been semi-decent. It's took a lot of looking to the side as well to try and get it to work. So hopefully it has. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well if you've not already done that as we move into Season 7, Episode 3 tomorrow. Get your suggestions in the comments below, and I will see you in a bit. Take care, and I've done it in the wrong order, but peace.